Welcome back to a new video, guys. Now today's video is going to be a video about Ark in 2017. Now I did do a video to this very similar a few days ago, which was literally explaining everything you guys should expect for Ark Survival Evolved in 2017. Loads of different things to be released, but this video is going to be it's going to be different because there's so much things to talk to you guys about with this Community Crunch 77, which is really showing some amazing things. And there's one thing in here, guys, that I did not have an idea about myself. Now I did a lot of research into finding out what this is going to be, so if any of you guys know any more about what this is going to be when we go into it later, make sure to put it down in the comments down below, and we can sort of find, because as a community we want to find out what this is going to be, because this sounds like it's going to be something pretty crazy, and there's also some amazing things coming in 2017 in this video too. Now if you guys do enjoy this video and you could smash the like button, that would really mean a lot to me, guys. And also, if you're new to the channel, if you could subscribe as well, that would be fantastic, because we have just hit 19,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane, and we're already on the road to 20,000. I want to thank every single one of you for their amazing year on this channel, guys. I want to thank everyone from the Ark community, and just a massive thank you to you all, because getting to 20,000 subscribers is insane. That is an amazing milestone, so thank you all. But anyway, apart from that, let's actually get in with the video now, guys, because there's some really interesting things in this video. So, hey survivors, welcome to the last edition of Community Crunch of the year of 2016. So, the next Community Crunch you see will obviously be 2017, as we're now in 2017, which will be Community Crunch 78. So this was a message, now this next few bit, from Wildcard, who want to say a bit of a thank you. So first and foremost, a huge, massive thank you to all Ark survivors. It's been a crazy journey so far, and the year of 2016 has been filled with many milestones, memories for us here at Studio Wildcard. 2016 saw Ark grow much further and beyond what we had ever anticipated. Needless to say, without your feedback, support and creations over the past year, this would not have been possible. The passion displayed by the community throughout is second to none, and we are proud to have you guys along with the ride. Whether you're a new survivor on PS4 celebrating your 1-year anniversary with Xbox One, or you've been here day one on Steam, you mean the world to us, and we truly appreciate all of you that that play Ark. So this was a sort of a thank you message as well for for New Year's of Ark Survival Evolved, to say thank you, because I believe myself as well, it has been a crazy year for Ark, especially for my channel as well. It's been an amazing year, and I have all of you to thank you, and Wildcard have all of you to thank you as well. Everyone that plays this game, and I think everyone plays this game because it's just such an amazing game. It's something that has never been done before, and having a massive dinosaur survival game that everyone's always wanted coming together has just been amazing, and I've loved every single minute of it. And it's gonna be a crazy 2017 with so much to come out. Now, the next bit is the massive thing that we are going to be talking about. So, Ark will continue to march onwards towards its 1.0 release, which is obviously the full game. There's still a fair bit of content we're working on getting out to you. It's going to be a very exciting few months with the release of Tech Tier. So you guys obviously know what Tech Tier is. It's basically like the futuristic power armor, which is going to be insane. If you want a little idea, I've done loads of videos on Tech Tier if you want to go check them out, some old videos. But obviously, if you want a little description of me talking to you guys about that now, it is basically like Iron Man. You're going to be insane. It's going to have some amazing equipment, and to be able to power this up, it is going to be by the use of Element, which is the resource to power Tech Tier, and that is the way that it's going to stop Tech Tier from being so OP, because obviously you need to collect a lot of Element, and Element is very hard to get. So that is obviously the release of Tech Tier. Now, moving on to the next thing, which is something that I had no idea about. Knowing me, I always try and find out all the information about Ark. But Ascension. Now, I've tried to do as much, research on this as I can, and I didn't really find anything else. But from what I found, if any of you guys know any more about Ascension, make sure to let me know down in the comments down below. But I'm going to go into now what I found about this, what I found about Ascension, and to see what you guys think about it. Now, make sure to take a note when you're actually, watching what I found in this video. Don't say straight away, you're going to be like some of you guys, if you're annoyed about it or something like that. Don't be annoyed about it straight away if you're annoyed about about what I talk about, because, you know, this isn't official at all. This is literally theories of what Ascension is going to be. So the first one, a lot of this stuff is from a long time ago. This was, you know, players on the PC, you know, on the Steam community website, and also on Survive the Ark, with their, you know, speculation to what they think Ascension's going to be when, you know, with the full game. And this is way back in on the 28th of May 2015. So speculation on what Ascension is going to be. So Ascension is mentioned to be being the end game. What do you think it will be? Something that puts you above others to the point that you appear to be an ascended being. Build a spacecraft and launch off into space away from Ark to discover new worlds. Now that bit does sound pretty awesome, and if you guys haven't seen a video I did about a week or a few days ago, I did a video that, you know, airships and airship bases will be coming to Ark Survival Evolved. So this made me think, Ascension, can this link to anything to do with the airships? I really don't know, but, you know, it's just a theory from someone. Rebirth your character and start all over again, but maybe some kind of bonus that can grow over time. You know, this is obviously, you know, this is what's going to be like the future of Ark Survival Evolved. This guy's sort of given, you know, a little idea of what he thinks Ascension's going to be, and, you know, lots of other people have given their sort of Ascension ideas. So if you want to go check this out, guys, if you know, just type in Ascension Ark Survival Evolved, and there's lots of people with their theories, and you can put your theories in there as well. Maybe start a new post about it. Now, the next one that I saw here was theories on Ascension, on how Ascension will work. So this was back in December the 10th, 2015. So this was just before Ark was released on the Xbox One, and this guy said, think it will wipe all your structures and stuff, or how do you think they could make some sort of reset function possible? Now, this one I wasn't too sure on. It had the most sort of like, you know, the thumbs up to the top bit, so I really don't know, and a lot of people gave their idea. Now, this guy here said the devs talked about it in the last digest. Now, I should have gone back and checked this, because there's been a lot of Ark digests, and if you don't know what these are basically where people ask the devs questions, like a sort of Q&A that they can answer, and if they get answered, and then, you know, you find out the question you wanted. Some of them won't get answered, but some of them will. So he said it's also it's a character reset. I hope they say you know, they said the truth about Ascension. If they didn't, I'd be really disappointed, and blah blah blah. There was loads of other different stuff about, you know, the Dodo Rex from a while ago. Now, I'm not too sure on what he means by character reset. Now, this also, I wanted to read this one as well. So this guy said, I think it's going to be some sort of prestige system similar to COD. You know, sacrificing your character and resurrecting as a new character containing a, you know, some sort of level cap or something like a prestige, which, you know, maybe it sets you back to level 1, you know, starts you from the beginning, but you've prestiged or something like that. And I thought, you know, that sounds like that could be something awesome. Now, I really don't know what Ascension is going to be, guys. I really don't know. It could be absolutely nothing compared to what we've just read, you know. So obviously, as I said, don't get annoyed if it is something about wiping, or if, you know, because it might not be. This is literally just theories. It could be, you know, flying off into space in airships. I really don't know, but these were the theories that, you know, from the research that I did, is what Ascension is going to be. Now, this is nothing I've really heard that much about, and that's why I was really shocked. So I would like to know if any of you guys know anything more about Ascension, to put it down in the comments down below, because I would love to find out about this, guys. Ascension sounds awesome, and I think it's something they've kept a secret, to, you know, for a long time for PC players. If you think about it, this is people answering theories on this from a year ago, so this is pretty crazy. So the next thing is the UI reworks. This is basically linking to the UI scale. Lots of this stuff like this, I reckon, is going to be due to graphics on consoles, and, you know, so the UI scale is, you know, how the scale of the game on the screen, and they're doing a rework of it. So I'm trying to explain it in the best way possible I can. You know, if you guys know the UI scale, if you up the UI scale, it might, you know, go off the screen a little bit, and, you know, you need to make the UI scale perfect. So by doing UI rework, I think it's all going to be linked to lots of different better graphics within the game, you know, resolutions, you know, making sure the game is perfect for when the full game does come out. Now, they've also said, of course, the addition of many new items, features, and creatures to behold, not forgetting the obvious, which is obviously the new sheep that's getting released on Ark Survival Evolved. So there's going to be some awesome item, features, and creatures to come out. So many more dinos to be released, guys. You know, the dinos are going to be a non-stop list. I know a lot of you guys put in my comments sometimes, what happens, Don, when there's no more dinos? and this is gonna be going on for a while until, you know, there's no more dinos, and they're always gonna be coming out with new ideas, and there's hundreds of dinos still to be released, absolutely hundreds. There was so many in this game. You know, there's a lot of dinos, but it's nowhere near the amount of dinos that used to exist back in the day. And, you know, think of humans on the Earth. There's like billions of humans on the Earth, and there was, if you think about to when dinosaurs used to live, there were millions and millions of different dinos. So, you know, there's still so much to come in with the game. So, as each day passes, Ark gets one step closer to fulfilling its destiny as the ultimate dinosaur survival experience of our dreams. And with your continued support throughout 2017, we'll get there. So, I thought this was a really awesome post, guys, and I really wanted to go through it because there's lots of stuff, you know, that is a mystery now moving into 2017 as we've got the likes of the full game being released, this Ascension tech tier, you know, this whole new, brand new era of Ark Survival Evolved, of what it could be, Primal Survival, lots of different mods being added onto consoles, and, you know, onto PC as well. So there's so much to look forward to for 2017. Now, if you do want another video that explains everything about what we know so far with what's coming out in 2017, make sure to go back and check that old video that I did say at the start that is quite similar, but obviously this goes into depth of a, you know, different, something different that they've actually put in a post. Now, the last bit of this is obviously, you know, just celebrating New Year, and I think it's finished now. This was just a little New Year skin that you could have, and if you were on PC, Raptor Claws were making extra stops for you, but I think that's already finished now as it's the 3rd of January, but that was something pretty awesome. Now, I didn't play too much of it, and I'm sorry, I know a lot of you guys wanted me to make a video of how to spawn in the New Year skin, so sorry about that. You know, I had a really, really busy New Year. It was an amazing New Year, but I was very, very busy, so I'm sorry I didn't get that video out to you guys. But yes, that was the video, guys. There's so much, you know, so much mystery with this game. You know, there was that mysterious mysteries back in the day when when we were finding out what, you know, what this mysterious mysteries was going to be. We had all these different sort of, you know, new sort of dossiers coming out where we didn't know what it was going to be, and it was actually dinos in coming out for the new DLC for when Scorched Earth was released. So there's so many amazing mysteries to be released for this game, and I'm looking forward to, you know, what this game has to bring in 2017, and I'm hoping for such a more successful 2017. I mean, I think 2016 was absolutely amazing, but, you know, with so much amazing things coming out into 2017, I think it could be a crazy year. Mods, the full game, the Ascension tech tier, you know, and probably more DLCs, more maps, more everything to come out. And there's a whole year now, you know, there's such a big audience behind this game, and it's just going to keep on growing and growing and growing and growing. And, you know, when the full game does get released, there's going to be more people coming to join this amazing community that we have so far, and then what's grown even more, because it's going to be on the disc. You know, people are going to walk into shops and see it being released on disc, and people are going to be like, wow, what's this game that they might not have known about? And I just hope it just keeps on growing, because, you know, Wildcard have said, you know, they know it's been an amazing journey, and I myself I'm really looking forward to what's to come. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video explaining a lot into what what to expect for 2017. I hope you guys are going to enjoy 2017. I hope you had a great 2016. I know lots of people were saying 2016 wasn't the best year, but I didn't have the best year myself, apart from the channel, which lifted my spirits a lot in 2016, which is just a massive thank you to you guys. And I can't wait for 2017. I've said it about 10 times now in this video, but it's just because it's going to be amazing. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Again, a massive thank you for 19,000 subscribers. I hope you are excited as well of what Ark has to offer in 2017. And I'll be seeing you guys in a new video very, very soon. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys later.